What's up, everybody? You made it back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we're gonna do a quick makeup tutorial. And you know, a lot of my clients, they ask me like, when you gonna do another makeup class? When you gonna do another one-on-one makeup class? So I'm like, why not drop a makeup tutorial on my channel? So today we're gonna do a natural makeup look, easy to follow. Let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the brows. I'm going to use a pomade. You can also use a pencil or a powder. I like to use the pomade just because the pigment is, you know, easy, it deposits easily. And then I'm gonna use a small angled brush. I'm not really gonna be showing you guys my brushes. They got a little wear and tear on them, but you know, I'm not finna go to the store and get a bunch of new brushes for this video. YouTube ain't paying me yet. Kind of just try to figure out where I want my tail to end. So if you look at where your eye stops, that and you kind of go diagonal, that should kind of tell you like exactly where your eyebrow should stop. So I'm gonna go ahead and start in the tail, just lightly adding pigment. Okay, so you're kind of following your natural shape. Okay, the natural shape of your brow. You're not doing anything special yet. You're just kind of filling in the areas that need to be filled. Then we're gonna kind of go at the top line here. Again, following the natural shape of my brows. Okay, so I like to stretch the skin a little bit. Filling in areas that are a little spacey. So you don't want your eyebrows to like look like something else. You still want it to look like your eyebrows. You just want it to look like more sculpted. So that's why I follow the natural shape of my brows. Ooh, I just messed up. But that's all right, because we professionals. So we're gonna fix that real quick. Now this is the part that gets a little tricky for people. Right here where the eyebrows start, we do not want this area to be too pigmented. We don't want it to be too harsh, and we don't want any defined lines there. So we're gonna take our spoolie and we're gonna just start brushing the hair there upward. Now this is a quick routine, okay? Upward, and as you can see, it's already looking pretty natural. Okay, so we have a nice little arch. We follow the line. Now it's fine if your brows don't come out perfect with the pomade, because we're gonna go in with concealer and it's gonna clean that up. So again, I'm gonna go in with my brush on my other side, and this side doesn't have as much as an arch, so I'm gonna literally lift this eye so I could it helps me to create the arch there. Ooh, she's a bad girl. What y'all know about a supermodel? Yeah. You ain't gotta do nothing fancy. So this is a quick routine. You know, your date, he's on the way, he's coming. You don't got but 10 minutes. So you just gotta do something quick, but it's still gonna look right. Here, we're just gonna brush through. We're gonna brush upward and kind of roll that spoolie through. Now, if you don't have as much hair there and your hair is kind of sparse there, what you can do, you can actually take your pomade and you can go in lines that go kind of upward very lightly, and that kind of creates the shape there, and it doesn't look like, you know, anything's missing. Can you see my brows? Can you see? Yeah, it looks great. I already know. Focus, for real, like, we focus right here. Because one thing you don't want to do is be trying to draw the shape and you don't have steady hands, and then you're like, so you can really rock it out like this. Like you can step out like this. Like you see, like it looks like my natural eyebrows. We don't really need the concealer at this point. You know, we really straight like that. Now, to me, concealer is the easy part, because it's basically like just an eraser, just kind of cleaning up your lines. I have my MAC concealer in the color NW40. Do y'all really care about the colors? Because we all different shades. So I don't think I really care what my colors are. And I also use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is like for more glam. It gives more of a highlight. So I'm gonna start off with my MAC concealer. You want a nice long angled brush. Again, this ain't new because I ain't going to the store. I ain't buying no new brushes. I ain't doing it. So we're gonna start right here in the in my arch, okay? And then we're gonna start literally just cleaning up those lines. I feel like men will never really know what we go through. Don't you just hate it when guys be like, oh, get ready. Oh, I'm outside. Oh, we about to leave in 5 minutes. And it's like, boy, you don't even know. Like, all y'all gotta do is brush your head and that's it. We gotta do a whole routine. All right, so right here on the top, I'm doing the same thing I did on the bottom, and I'm trying to keep my lines straight. But make sure, this is the crucial part, it's straight in the beginning, but make sure you're inclining, going up here, and then coming back down. A lot of times what I'll see is people have their line, and it goes really, it's straight the whole way. Then you're cutting into the brow, and it just ruins the whole shape. So again, you're following the shape of your brow. If there's an arch, go up on the arch. Oh my God, who is that? I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl concealer. I'm gonna put that on top. And the reason why I use the two, because there are two different shades. Like it kind of, this one is like the highlight one. It's a little lighter, and then it just kind of blends into the darker one. So, and then up here. Look at that brow, boy. Stop playing with me. And I'm not even done. We have to blend out that color. I'm gonna use a little fluffy brush like this. And I'm gonna start going in and blending that out. All right. I have to be so still. I can't even move. Because one wrong movement will mess up your brow forever. I really wish I was going somewhere. Still on brows. I knew this would be a long video. We're gonna go ahead and start on our eyeshadow. We're not gonna do too much color today. We're just gonna kind of keep it nude, and you know, it's gonna kind of go with the vibe of what we got, what we're wearing. So I'm gonna put some of my concealer on my eyelids, just to kind of, if you have eyeshadow primer, that works well too. This is just what's working for me right now, because I'm not really doing any color. If I was doing color, then I would definitely use an eyeshadow primer, but you know, it's not a necessity at the moment. I'm actually gonna blend over again with my beauty blender. Ooh. All right, concealer is always to conceal pigmentation. So the pigmentation in my eyes is now gone. That is the beauty of concealer. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, what is this? My Stroke of Midnight Cara Beauty palette. I'm going to do the color in Gourmet. This color here, Gourmet, and then I'm also going to mix it a little bit with the Bella. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Come on. No, I'm an esthetician. I got it. Oh, this is Jeweled. I was reading it in the mirror, but we're going to cut that out. So Jeweled and Gourmet. All right, I'm going to kind of go back and forth with the dark brown and the light brown, and I'm going to start to pat on that color on my lids. Anytime you're patting on color, you can always use like a compacted brush. You don't need anything fluffy unless you're really doing blending. If you're trying to blend out colors, you can use more fluffy brushes. Then we're gonna take a little small fluffy brush and we are going to just really blend that color out. And I'm only blending it in the crease of the eye, not on my eyelids, just in the crease, going in circles, kind of clockwise and counterclockwise, just blending out in the crease. Like, I feel like without me explaining what to do, this is the fastest tutorial ever because there's only one color of eyeshadow on your eyelids. Like, there's no transition color. You're not doing any fancy blending, anything like that. We're literally just putting this one color on our lids and we're stretching it out here where our eyebrows are. We're gonna take our handy dandy eyeliner, and this is where you need a little bit of skill, just a little bit. I just hit myself in the lip. This is where you need a little bit of skill, just a little bit, but if you don't have steady hands, ask your mother, your brother, your father, somebody to help you. So what I'm gonna do is ignore my eyelashes. They're still not done. Oh damn, these goddamn eyelashes. Oh, I can't wait till you come out. I'm gonna add a little bit more eyeshadow because I just ruined it all. Kind of. We're gonna take it and start out in the outer corner of the eye. And we're just gonna bring it back. Okay. We're gonna drag it all the way down. I'm sorry, I can't talk to y'all while I do this because this takes a lot of focus. How is that side coming out better? Right now I'm taking this color right here and I'm going in the crease. It's kind of like a little smoky look there. You can even stretch out your eye to make sure the line is nice and defined, or not defined, but nice and smoked out. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the black, smoke it out. So I'm gonna take this shade Shiny Diamond, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in my inner corners, my tear duct. All right, again, in my tear ducts here. The eye part is done for now. We'll probably revisit that later, but I want to go ahead and get on the face because we're trying to keep the time down. I'm gonna go back in with my LA Girl Pro concealer and I'm going to apply it under my eyes. I always like to put concealer first, just so it blends really nicely with my foundation. I don't want my concealer to overpower my foundation, so I like to not wear it underneath, but just to apply it first. Nice little bit here. So highlights, your lighter face colors are always going to bring those features forward, and your shadow, your darker colors is always going to push those features backwards. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my foundation as well. Whoa, where's my foundation? All right, and I'm going to apply some of my foundation to my brush. This is my Bare Minerals foundation brush. I like to start off applying my foundation with a brush just because it's more controllable when I deposit like the foundation. Put a little bit on this side, a little bit on this side, here and here, and on the sides of my nose. and on my forehead. Okay, so I have a damp beauty blender and I'm just pressing everything in. Okay, you can already kind of see how this concealer is working wonders. Whew. I always did my makeup like when I was in high school and everything, but I never used like foundation and stuff. Like I would always do my brows and my lipstick. Like that was my thing, like always doing my brows and my lipstick. And I think I really started to get into like more face makeup when I started esthetician school. And not that my esthetician school really taught me about makeup. Like I felt like I had to still learn makeup on my own. But however, there was a lot of girls in that school and a lot of them did makeup themselves, so I would learn little tips and tricks, and I had a lot of faces to practice on. Blending is crucial. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day. Oh my God. It's okay, we're gonna get that. All right. Really, after we put these lashes on, like, you know. Okay, so I'm contouring my nose right now with this Bare Minerals. I think this was a holiday contour kit. And as you can see, like it's just providing like a little bronze, a little shadow here, kind of contouring my nose. Like your contour should not be boo-boo brown. Contouring nose should just be like a, you know, a kind of where you can't really detect the color. It shouldn't look like dirt. Right now I'm gonna use the same color and I'm gonna go in my cheeks, lifting those cheekbones. Literally, if you have a problem, if you have problems trying to detect where you put your bronzer, you can always smile, then apply. I'm so happy. You blend very, 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 very well. And then I love bronzer all over my forehead. We're gonna take our Huda Beauty face powder, and this is going to be our highlight for our certain areas. So I'm gonna use a flat brush like this. I think this brush is by Sigma. And we are going to just pat that color right under the eye. I like to kind of cut off my nose a little bit. Since we applied bronzer, we're gonna apply the lighter color kind of almost on top of the bronzer, but not all the way. Try to make a nice fine line on the bridge of the nose. Apply that banana powder underneath the eye. I love yellow powders, especially on darker toned women. It just looks so golden and beautiful. We're gonna take that same powder and we're gonna apply it underneath our cheekbone here. So I have my banana powders here under my cheeks and under my eyes, along the sides of my nose, and sometimes I'll dust a little bit underneath my eyebrows as well, but just a little bit, just to kind of provide, again, some highlight. And a little bit on the top. Just quick, 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 quick. All right, so that's day. I take my Laura Mercier tinted setting powder. I mainly put it in the areas where it didn't have the banana powder, so I kind of just wiping everything off. Blush is really quick and easy. Nothing crazy. You can put a little bit on your nose, a little highlight. So I'm gonna use this old ass Kat Von D palette, and I'm gonna use this color Rosary down here. Put some in this. And then I'm just gonna place some lashes on. Did I bring my glue? Of course not. Well, I bring my glue. Eyelashes, this is Ardell. There's some wispy lashes. I'm not sure what the number is, but today we are just gonna use these very average natural lashes to go with the look. Nothing too idiot. Just try to get it on the liner. Okay, lash 1 is on and popping. Yeah. Shoot, blend. Much better. Okay, so now we have our lashes on. So the last thing I'm gonna do is take my Stella lip gloss. This is my favorite thing to end off any makeup routine. And it just adds a little shimmer to the gloss. Not a whole lot, just a little touch of something. I hope y'all like this look. This look really goes with my fit. You know, I got the black on black. This is the final look. And I hope you guys are happy with the results, how they came out, because I am. And like I said, it's super easy. There's only one eyeshadow color in here. And we just kind of played around with the eyeliner, but it's real quick and easy. Something that anybody can do. Natural lashes. So if you duplicate this look, make sure that you tag me at Eden Beauty Bar ATL. Follow my TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube, Eden Beauty Bar ATL. I love you guys so much. Make sure you tune in for the next video. Turn on the post notifications so you know when I post. See you guys next time.